everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, happy holidays. It doesn't seem like that long ago that I was making a spooky, baking video, but now here we are. End of the year, 2020 can finally be over, and we're here to make some cookies. I blanked. We're here to make some cookies. We're gonna be making some ginger snaps, which is fun. I wanted to make a gingerbread house, but everywhere was sold out, so cries. Anyways, so today we are gonna make some ginger snaps, and we're just gonna roll with it. Yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. I'm not good at intros. Let's go. For your list of ingredients, you are going to need. The thing says 1.5 sticks of butter. I have no idea what that means. The thing then beside it said 170 grams, so I had to do a bunch of Google searches to figure out what that was. I came to the conclusion that was 3/4 cups of butter. I hope I'm right. If not, we're in a bit of a mess. But anyways, 1 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/3 cup of molasses. Once again, this time I decided to take it out of the container instead of struggling with it for 15 minutes like last time. 1 large egg, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. It's so little. You need fine salt. I have no idea what the heck that means. So we had a container that had like a grinder in it with salt. I just did that. I figured that was the closest thing to fine salt. I don't know. 2 teaspoons of baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda. There is a difference, surprisingly. 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Actually, we're using a bunch of spices that I suggest you probably don't do any sort of challenge with it, because you'll probably die. 1.5 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, and lastly, 2 1/4 cup of flour. Let's get on to this. You also obviously need various mixing utensils. I never know which ones to use, so you'll just see it in the video, I guess. Anyways, let's get on to it. The first step in all of this is to take a large bowl, a large one, not a small one. Get this right. I've messed up so many times where I was like, I can just use a medium-sized bowl, and then everything went everywhere. But anyways, the first step is to grab a large bowl and with an electric mixer, not a whisk, an electric mixer, beat together your butter, your sugar, and your sugars, your butters and your sugars. I should probably mention, your butter needs to be at room temperature. Mine is still slightly cold, so I might sub it in the microwave for like 15 seconds and hope for the best. But yes, that is the first step. Waiting. 2, 1, blast off! Alright, so we have our butter. I didn't melt it, surprisingly. I ended up having to put it in for 30 seconds. So if yours is cold, like you just took it out of the fridge, like it's soft enough to cut but too cold to be room temperature, put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds. Anyways, take your butter, plop that into your bowl, get a spoon, clean out said bowl. I hope this is the right measurement of butter. I honestly have no idea, and I'm slightly worried about that. Come on. The more I try to get it off, the more it just sticks to the spoon. So take your butter, plop it into a bowl, and then take your granulated white sugar. Yes, dump that in. And your brown sugar. Plop.
Nope.
Plop. I'm currently faced with a dilemma. The butter doesn't want to go anywhere. or the butter, the sugar. There we go, it plopped. Now, you take your electric mixer, which you have to plug in, so I'm gonna have some fun here. I am short, so this is great. Great times for the whole family. Beef. Now, you need to mix this, beat this, whatever the word is, until light and fluffy, which I think will be continuously my joke. Anyways, let's go. Would you say that's light and fluffy? I honestly don't know. We'll just say that's light and fluffy, because I don't know. It looks like it. Okay, let's get this brown sugar out of my baking soda. My goodness. Pro tip. Maybe move your other ingredients when you're baking, so you don't get stuff in them. Okay. Now that we've successfully sprayed ourselves with flour, sugar, and a bunch of other stuff, let's go. We should also mention that the vein says that to get light and fluffy, you should approximately beat it for about 2 minutes, but like, you know, whatever. Now we have to add our molasses, our 1 egg, and all your spices. Yeah, this is really quick. Okay, so let's add in our molasses. Let me grab a spoon and hopefully not break it. Let's add. This ain't going anywhere. It's not even moving. It is slightly. It's like watching a clock tick. I should probably mention that the recipe said unsulfured molasses. I have no idea what that means. It just mentioned a brand name, so I just didn't use that brand name. So hopefully these are fine. I wonder what it tastes like. It doesn't smell good, surprisingly. The stuff that looks like tar does not smell good. What does it taste like? No! No! That is disgusting! Nope! Now we need to add our egg. Do you think I could crack an egg with one hand?
You are dead.
I managed to, but I got a piece of cell in there. Alright, well, we're going to get rid of that. Only one cell. We're doing good. Now we add our salt. Nothing is going anywhere. Okay. We add our salt. We add our baking soda. We add our ginger, which we will have to measure because I didn't have enough little bowls to measure them out. 1 teaspoon of ginger. Okay. Now, you need 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. No, obviously we already did that. Of ground cinnamon. I don't know what I'm doing, obviously, but anyways. And now we eat it now. Okay. And now we need 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. There we go. Now that we've made an utter mess of the counter, let's go. So, and also we need to add our flour. That's slightly important. Actually, you know what? First, we're gonna do this because I made a mistake and should have done something for. I was supposed to beat it. After you do the molasses and egg, beat it together and then add the rest. I'm guessing it's not gonna change a whole much, but you know. We'll add the flour now. We already made a mistake mistake anyways. We can't make this any worse, can we? Can we? Probably, but you know what, who cares? Okay, we're adding the flour. This might be a mistake, but I don't care at this point because it's messing up more than I was. This is gonna be messy. I can already see it. Alright, we moved to a bigger bowl because I think about a quarter of my batter has sprayed out. No, but we've lost a good chunk because my bowl isn't big enough. So we switched bowls, we got a nice middle bowl. Basically, Hannah tip 101. If you think your bowl is big enough, go bigger. Because honestly, anyways, let's go. This, my friends, is what your batter should look like now. Or, you know, it probably should look a little less moist considering the... What am I saying? No. It probably should look like this, just with less sugar, but, it's honestly not that sweet. So we could still roll it in sugar if we want. Okay, so we are going to proceed to preheat our oven. Can you guess it? 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So, you can start that. I'm not quite sure what that is in Celsius. Or on gas, so please just, wait, gas? Why would you mean gas? I'm not quite sure what it is on Celsius, so you can look that up. Whatever your stove type is, just look it up. Okay. Next, you're gonna want to run the parchment paper and cut it out to the size that you get. I tried tearing it, and that was a disaster and a half. So, let's go. Nothing happened at all. Nothing at all. So, we're gonna probably need 2 of these. So I'm gonna do 2 pans. Thank you. Perfect. That's satisfying. Okay, so now that we've got our now that we've parchment our tin, now you are going to want to take the dough, our dough, and you're gonna want to shape them into 1.5 tablespoon balls is what this says. And then roll it in the sugar. We're gonna roll it in the sugar still because they're honestly, I tasted it, okay? They're not that sweet. They're actually, they leave a little bit of a bitter aftertaste if we're being honest. So, we are going to still roll them in sugar because we can and because I want to. So, let's do this. This is a fairly decent size. You can maybe do a little bit smaller than that, maybe a little bit bigger. It really depends on how big of a cookie you want. We're gonna take it, roll it in our sugar, and place it on the tray. It doesn't say to do anything else, so you don't need to squish it down or anything. So that's what we're gonna do. Again, you're gonna want to make sure there's lots of room for it to spread. So like, I'd say maybe about an inch and a half apart is what I would recommend. I'm not quite sure how big these get, so I could be horribly wrong. You can maybe do 2 inches if you want, but we'll see what happens. Alright, we have got a full tray of cookies. They looked great, and I'm just gonna go ahead and proceed to make the other tray off camera because that would be a lot of useless footage. So I'm gonna make the other tray off camera. We might have enough for like another half a tray. I don't know, but either way, we're gonna do it. So there's the first tray. I'm gonna set it aside and start the next one. See you once all of that is done. Okay, so we've got our 2 trays. We still have extra dough, so I'm gonna make more. But I figured I will finish the explanation for the video. So now you need to put it in the oven at 350 degrees, which hopefully you've degrees Fahrenheit. Hopefully you preheated. And now we need to put it in the oven for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go do that. And you let them bake until 15 minutes or until they're completely like flattened and spread out according to the recipe. So let's do that. So here we go. Here is cookie tray number 1. Shove it in there. And cookie tray number 2. Shove it in there. Now we put it in and we let it bake for 15 minutes. There we go. And now we let it bake. We'll catch up to you once they're done. There they are. They're done. Okay, let's get these out of the oven. Set up. Hopefully these are good. A couple of mistakes were made, but let's hope. Ooh, look at this. They look amazing. A couple of them got squished. That's all right. That's fine. They're still great. Yeah, let's take them out. Look at these. They look great. Ooh, they're quite soft still. So I will let them sit for like 10 minutes to cool, and then we'll try them. Yee! Alrighty, we're here. The cookies are done. They've cooled down. It's been about 10 minutes since I last talked to you. I don't know, but we are going to try one. They're still slightly hot. I figured it'd be nice to try while it's hot. But look at it. It looks so good. My camera refuses to focus on anything today, apparently. Yep, it really hates focusing. But there's the cookie. It looks really good. And let's try it. I hope I didn't mess this up too much. Oh, that is really good. It's not too sweet. And it's just, ooh, I really like these. Okay, to the person who did this recipe, great job. I love these. Anyways, let me put this down. I will finish that later. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and let me know how your cookies went. I want to say let's get this to like a like milestone. Can we get this to 5 likes?
Can we hit 1 billion likes?
No, but if you did enjoy the video, please let me know, and I will see you all in the next video, and have a happy holiday, everyone. Bye!